Hello everyone. I would like to show you today how to draw this orchid flower with gel-lac. I will use 6 colors from the gel-lac system. One purple, this is the 3-step 86. The white gel-lac, 3 step 78, and the green, 1 step 89, and the yellow one, 3 step 39, and the new 3 step 130, and the 3 step 107. But this is the basic layer also, so I prepared my tip. I applied this 3 step 107 gel-lac in 2 layers on the surface, and I cured it for the whole curing time, and after I applied the matte ever on the surface. And now I begin to draw the basic of the flower, and the basic of the flower is always from white color. So now I need my 3 step 78 and the art design brush. I love to draw with this art design brush, but if you want you can use the phantom brush or the loop brush as well, or it depends on you how you prefer to use. If you paint bigger leaves, then I recommend you to use the bigger brush, and for smaller flowers, for smaller leaves, I recommend to use a smaller brush, for example this art design brush. Okay, with the 3 step 78 I begin to draw the basic of the flower, the basic shape of the flower. The first pattern, the first leaf, sorry, is very big, and the shape is like a heart. Pay attention if you draw the shape of the leaf, it should have been rounded, because the leaf of the orchid flower is rounded always. So this is rounded, maybe a little bit wider here. And after I go on with the second one, the second leaf is in the back of the first one, so I draw only the half of the leaf, and you see I let a little distance between the 2 leaves, because later it will be more visible where are the border of the leaves. So I prefer to draw in this way. Okay, this part of the leaf is rounded. I have a little wavy on the end of the leaf, and everywhere is rounded, the shape. And the surface of the leaf should be straight without wavies. Okay, the next one is on the left side of the first leaf. It is rounded on the top. I have a little wavy on the end of the leaf. And I fill the middle of the leaf with this white gel-lac. I never draw in a thick layer because it cannot cure under the LED if you put a big amount on the surface of the leaf. Okay, now the fourth one is here, rounded, and it goes on the back of the third one. Maybe the third one should be a little bit bigger. And after I fill the surface with this white color, and the shape is rounded. In the middle I let a little free place, so it will be more visible that the middle of the flower is there. And at least I draw the last leaf in the back. It's maybe a half leaf or a little bit smaller, because you know from front view it's not visible. I only pay attention here that this leaf begins underneath the fourth leaf, so I don't let distance or a big distance between the fourth and the fifth pattern. Okay, maybe the first one should be a little bit bigger, because now I see the whole flower and I see the proportion of the leaves to each other. Oh, sorry, and they should be approximately the same size, so the leaf of the flower should be approximately the same. Maybe the first one can be a little bit bigger. Okay, I cure it. I cure it for the whole curing time, because after 30 seconds it can be a big sticky layer on the surface with pigments, and the next step will be applying the matte on the top. And if I have a sticky layer with white pigments, I can diminish the surface of the backward. So now I should wait the whole curing time, 1.5 minutes, and after I apply it on the surface. I prefer to work on matte surface, so I have to apply it, but if you love working on sticky layers, then it is not necessary to put the matter on the surface of the flower or on the surface of the whole tip. Okay, so I apply it. Oh, I have a little dust inside. I remove it. Okay, and I cure it for 30 seconds. Here is enough to cure, only for 30 seconds. During this time, I mix together colors. If you paint with gel-lac, you can paint with a 3-step and 1-step as well. They are the same. And I should mix the colors of the gel-lac to the cool top gel because they are too dense to paint, so I should mix them together with cool top gel and they will be more liquid, and after the lighting you can use them very easy. Okay, so first I begin with yellow. I mix cool top gel to the yellow, and I put this yellow in the middle, approximately in the middle of the first pattern. I delete my brush and with the cool top gel I try to make a gradient. If it is not enough, then you should put more cool top gel on the surface. Okay, now it's good. The gradient is good. And I put it under the lamp, but only for 10 seconds. It's enough because the cool top gel has no sticky layer after curing, so after 30, 40 or 1 minute I don't have sticky layer, and it's very hard to work on the shiny surface, so I never let inside. I never let under the lamp for a longer time, only for short curing time. I go on with red. I put it in the middle. I clear my brush on the paper. I clear my brush with cool top gel as well, and after with clear cool top gel I create a gradient. This gradient is important. Use only the end of the brush. Okay. And with this push movement I create a gradient and I cure it for a short curing time. because it's not enough red, I put the red in the middle, so it's more visible where is the middle. And after cleaning the brush, I do the gradient and I cure it for 10 seconds. During this time I dilute the purple with cool top gel. And I put it first here on the end of the first pattern, on the rounded part. I clean my brush and I make a gradient with the cool top gel. I cure it. And I repeat. I put more purple. I clean the brush. And with this push movement, I create a gradient. And I cure it. I go with the second and the third leaves. I put here in rounded shape the purple here, and on the this was the second one and the third one leaf. Okay, I forgot. Okay, but it's not important, third or second. You see on these two leaves I should work, and with the cool I create the gradient, and with a little straight movement I create a little eyelashes of the flower. On the other part I do the same. a straight movement I finish it. And I cue it. The middle of the orchid flowers is from green, a little green in the middle. So I will put this green mixed to the cool top gel. Here and there. And with the cool top gel, with pushing movements, I create a gradient. And I cue it. After 10 seconds, I go on with the purple. I put this purple on the end of the leaf, on the rounded part. I follow the shape of the leaf. And with cool top gel I create a gradient. You can do that every time with a cool top gel, or you can use cleanser as well. I cure it. And I put the same on the last leaf in the backward. You know, always the darkest leaf are in the backward, but with gradient as well, because the middle of the leaf is green. But here I put more dark, like here on the fourth leaf. And I cue it. I need more cool top gel on my palette. And I go on with the darker parts. I mix together the cool and the purple. And I put it on the end of the leaf. Here the same. And with pushing movement I create the gradient. Here I do the same with little push movements. Okay, and accurate. If I would like to arrive this dark color here in the middle of the orchid or here in the first leaf, I should apply more and more times. Maybe here a little bit more. And with coat of gel, I wash the color to the sides. Okay, I cue for 10 seconds. And I need a little dark color, dark purple, here in the first leaf. And with little lines I can create the eyelashes from the dark color to the middle of the flower. And I have to use the basic color of the tip as well. This is the 3-step 107. I mix together and I put a little here. Everywhere a little amount. And with the coat of gel, I wash it a little to the sides. Okay. Now I see I need more green in the middle. Because the middle should be more visible. Okay, I clean my brush. And I make a gradient. Good. Okay. I mix together the coat of gel with the white color. And if I need somewhere a little lighter part, for example here, I put it there a little mixed color. But pay attention if you mix together the white with cool top gel. Put only a small amount of white in the cool, because it can be too white. Okay. Maybe here's not so visible, the rose. Now it's more visible. I'm more satisfied with the result. Good. Now it's good. Okay. With a little black. This is the one, step 66. I will do these small lines. If I make a black, or it's not the best word, or not the best color, black, if I apply the dark shadows or the dark contours, I apply it always under the top gel, and the white contour I put always on the top of the top gel. So now if I mix together the black gel-lac with the cool top gel, and I change my brush for 0 mini, I can do that. I can make this eyeline how can I tell you, this eyelashes, there's better words for these small lines, and they are rounded, they are never straight. Because they are rounded, because they show the direction of the leaf. I cure it. It is enough 30 seconds for curing time, and after I apply the matte cover on the surface, and at least I will use the white art gel for the contour on the top of the top gel. It depends on you how you prefer. If you prefer better the cool top gel, you can put now the cool on the surface, but for me it's the same. But maybe if I have to choose, I choose the matte cover. Okay. I cure it for 30 seconds. I clean my brush, my 0 mini brush. And now I do the contour I begin with the biggest. And after contouring the first leaf, I draw in the middle the eyelashes as well. I draw it close to the dark eyelashes. And I never apply them with rules. No, I try to make it very natural, and in this way I should apply it to each other with different distances. Because if I let everywhere the same distance, that won't be very natural. And at least I applied the eyelashes. And at least I should put in the middle these two extended lines. One part of the line is very wide and big, and the other part is very thin. And they should be symmetric. So I draw them with the same size. Okay, good. And accurate. Now I should wait the whole curing time. It is approximately 1.5 minutes. Or it can be 2 minutes as well, because the middle of the orchid flower is very thick, so it should have been cured very well, because I won't apply top gel on the surface. You know, the art gel is a non-fixing material. It can cure for shiny surface after the whole curing time, so when I will wait the whole curing time, I don't need to do more steps. That's enough. So I am ready with the orchid flowers. I hope it's visible, the green in the middle, the gradients are good, and the contour should be very thin with the extended lines, with the two extended lines, extended and curved lines in the middle. Yes, I hope it's the same like the orchid flower in the natural. I hope you enjoyed my work. Thank you for watching me.